I'm going to take an aside here, and I'm going to get political for a second. I love Israel. I love the nation Israel. I have actually explored ways, and I haven't found one yet, that Jenny and I could go live in Israel. It's hard, it's expensive, I haven't figured out a way yet. I want to go live in Israel, but I had a friend who spoke back when Israel was bombing the Golan Heights or the Palestine. He said he spoke a word of criticism against the Israeli government for bombing the Palestinians because they were killing innocent. I mean, I think if they deal with the terrorists, they have every right to do that, but they were also killing women and children and all of that. And he was inundated with people that said, why do you hate Israel? God says we should support Israel. Listen, God loved the Israelites. Read the Old Testament. How many times in the Old Testament did God rebuke Israel? How many times did God tell Israel, get right? You're sinning. What you're doing is evil. You can love Israel and still say they're in sin. So don't give me this, I love Israel, so I have to think everything they do is right. I've been to Israel twice, and I want to go back every day. Every time I see a picture of Israel, my heart I just want to go back again. I would get angry, this is sin, I'm admitting it, every time I would see one of my friends go to Israel and show pictures, I would get like, Lord, why am I not there with him? Like, I want to go back. So nobody here, I love Israel. But the idea that loving Israel means you have to think everything Israel does is great goes against the Bible. If you say that, then you're saying God doesn't love Israel. Because God spent the whole Old Testament telling Israel, I love you, stop sinning. I love you, stop doing that. And if you truly love Israel, then when Israel sins, you'll say, don't do that. Okay, now that I've offended so many of you, let me get back to my sermon. That was just a short aside. When I get the video here, I'll cut that part out, pretend I never said it.